Today is Wednesday, November 26th, and this is your forecast for the central United States. We got a very busy weather pattern in the short term because of a powerful area of low pressure that's producing some snow, and then I think it'll quiet down a little bit, but the end of this holiday weekend, it actually may turn pretty active again with another area of low pressure moving through the central plains. So travel-wise, the problems on this very busy travel day, one of the busiest, if not the busiest of the entire year. The trouble areas today are up through Madison and near Chicago with windy, cold weather settling in and some areas of lake effect snow. We got some showers through the northeast, maybe some minor delays because of the weather there. But generally, it's a lot of quiet weather. It's just here in the Great Lakes over to the northeast where we have some precipitation. On the way back for a lot of folks, if you're flying through the weekend, Saturday and Sunday, there's going to be some snow through the middle part of the country in a swath like this through the central plains up into the Midwest. That could impact airports like, for example, Chicago for sure, but maybe as far west as Denver. So just pay attention to that here at the tail end of the weekend. Right now, it is cold, but it's about to get colder. Those temperatures will be falling here in the Midwest. These are early morning highs, and lake effect rain and snow will become just snow in those cases. Upper 50s for Pittsburgh, Cincinnati, and Louisville with rain showers. Then by the end of the day, any precipitation left over will begin to mix with some snowflakes, believe it or not. Upper 50s for you today in Nashville and Memphis. And look at the cold air that's coming in. So temperatures today are falling, and then we're going to be in the 30s for highs as we go through the rest of the week into the weekend. Very much feeling like winter here in the Midwest. It actually may get even colder early next week. In Chicago, yeah, it's cold, and it may get even colder as we end the month of November, which, by the way, the last day's on Sunday. Monday will be December 1st. It will very much feel like December 1st. As we move into the southeast, temperatures are warm here because the cold front's out west, right? So out ahead of it, we got south winds, we got showers, maybe a rumble of thunder. Temperatures, a lot of us seeing highs in the 70s. Then behind the cold front, you can literally see the cold front here. Atlanta, you're on the other side. It's in the 50s behind the front for highs, and still in the 70s and 80s out ahead of it. It is going to be a massive cool down for the southeast. One of the colder Thanksgiving holidays, I think, for a lot of folks in quite some time. 50s tomorrow in Charlotte, barely, and then we're in the 40s Friday and Saturday. Those are your highs. We've recovered just a little bit, but not much here early next week. Nice morning underway in Fort Lauderdale. It'll be sunny and warm this afternoon and then comfortable this evening. That cool down gets all the way to South Florida. With highs about 70 to 75, it looks like, for Friday and Saturday. That's pretty chilly stuff for South Florida. All right, that is your Wednesday morning weather update. I want to wish all of you a happy Thanksgiving. If you love these weather updates and you want to say thanks to me, one way you can do that, by the way, I've been asked at least a few times, is there's a button on this email or even on this webpage, depending on where you're watching it, that says Buy Me a Coffee. You can click on that, buy me a coffee, $5, or, a couple coffees if you'd like. It buys me a coffee or just keeps all of this going. So I thank you so much for taking the time to be part of my day every day that there's a weather update, and happy Thanksgiving to you and your family.